With my long sideburns and my hair slicked back, I'm coming to your town in my pink Cadillac. I'm just a honky-tonk man. He's a honky-tonk man. I'm just a honky-tonk man. Oh, hello everybody. Didn't see you walk in. Welcome everybody to the Wrestling Roundup. I am Anthony. The Wrestling Roundup is brought to you by Suicide Moses Productions. Make sure that you subscribe on the YouTube for every episode of the Wrestling Roundup. Today we are here to talk about WWE Evolution predictions. Big show. The first ever all-female pay-per-view in WWE history coming up this Sunday. Big. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And it's going to be a good card. We're going to do some predictions. We're going to have some fun. But first, we're going to talk about some other stuff. First off, fuck the crown jewel. I don't care. Fuck it. Fuck it right in its stupid face. It was announced by WWE this week that the crown jewel will be going on as planned from Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to do it. I will not do a prediction show about it. I will not acknowledge it from here on out. I am done with it. I'm not done with the WWE because I gots to have my NXT. But I'm done with the crown jewel. Until after November 2nd. I might not, honestly, I feel like I might not watch main roster until after the 2nd of November, with the exception of Evolution coming up this weekend. Shawn Michaels can go to Saudi Arabia because they gave him $10 million, and that's fine. But I don't have $10 million, so I don't even care. I'm done with it. That's it. Next up on the show, Monday Night Raw this past week opened up with Universal Champion Roman Reigns coming to the ring and announcing to everybody that he has to vacate the championship. And he's taking a lot of time off because, as was unknown to everybody, Roman Reigns suffers from leukemia and has for the last 11 years of his life. It's been in remission, but now it's back. So he's taking time off to heal and recover and get rid of it. I will not sit here and act like I've been the biggest Roman Reigns fan forever, because I haven't been. But there's a moment in life where, and it was the point in when he was talking where he said, "My real name is Joe." That's where it picks up. Like, that's where my disdain and my dislike of the Roman Reigns character ends, and my respect and admiration for a real human being, Joe Anoa'i, picks up. Nobody knew. No, I am pretty sure not even Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose knew, which is crazy to think about. Those guys have been on the road together since like 2013. It sucks. It sucks when you see someone like Roman. And Roman, and what I've enjoyed seeing is everybody in the locker room coming out and wishing him well and telling stories about Roman Reigns from behind the scenes, the Roman Reigns that we don't get to see. We get to see the Roman Reigns who does the same old thing and says the same old stuff, and we kind of get bored of it. But we don't get to see the Roman Reigns who is the locker room leader, and It's going to be a tough road ahead of him, and my thoughts go out to Roman Reigns and his family in this time. I can't wait to see you come back. I really can. And I'm not being sarcastic. That's 100% sincerity. I cannot wait to see Roman Reigns back in the WWE doing what he loves to do. Thank you, Roman. Now, on to the main event of this show. Ding, ding. We got some predictions coming up. WWE Evolution. Now, this card is a lot of people are excited, but the problem is that they've had weeks, months and months to build this card, and it kind of is lackluster. Not entirely, but they're like 21 women have been crammed into a battle royal, and it's like Asuka's in the battle royal, Naomi's in the battle royal, Nia Jax is, Ember Moon. Like, there's big names in this battle royal, and if they could have worked a little bit more and they could have wrote stuff a little bit better, then we'd have more matches, or we'd have, let's say, better matches. So beside the point, we have the matches that we have, and here we're going to talk about them. Let's start off with this Battle Royal. 21 women have been announced so far. We've got Asuka, Naomi, Carmella, Nia Jax, Ember Moon, Alicia Fox, Dana Brooke, Lana, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Tamina, Tori Wilson, Michelle McCool, Alundra Blaze, Ivory, Molly Holly, Kelly Kelly, Maria Kanellis, and Zelina Vega have all been announced so far. That's huge. That's a big time Battle Royal on its own already. To think that I imagine that there will probably be 4 to 9 NXT women coming up that have been unannounced. Like, let's say Nikki Cross, Bianca Belair, Lacey Evans, Dakota Kai would be great to see. So who knows what's going to happen the night of the pay-per-view. So as my traditional prediction setting, with Battle Royals and that such, I pick 3 people as my winner. So that gives me a little bit of a chance to be wrong and right at the same time. I am going with Ember Moon because she's ready for a big push. She's, and she's kind of been floundering a little bit. Asuka, the winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, could possibly make a very impressive standing here tonight. And, I'd love to see Asuka and Alundra Blaze tie it up. I would be really interested to see that. And then I'm going with Zelina Vega, honestly. I think of the 3 I picked, Ember Moon, Asuka, and Zelina Vega, I think I have more hope and optimism that Zelina Vega will walk away as the winner. Her star is rising so fast right now. She's doing great work with Andrade Cien Almas. She's great on her own in the ring. So yeah, I think it's time for Zelina Vega to be rocketed up into that next stratosphere. Plus, from what I'm going to talk about later, it would be nice if the winner of this gets a title shot, which I still would pick Zelina Vega if I'm doing that. So you've got it here. Ember Moon, Asuka, Zelina Vega. One of them, I hope. Anyway. Next up, we have a 6-woman tag team match. We have the team of Natalya, Bayley, and Sasha Banks versus the Riot Squad. Now, see, this is kind of what I was talking about with poor booking decisions leading up to the event. For weeks and weeks and weeks, it was Ronda Rousey versus the Riot Squad. Ronda Rousey and Natalya versus the Riot Squad. Well, now Ronda Rousey can't be in this throwaway match. She's got to be in the championship match. So they pulled out Bayley and Sasha Banks, which is fine. I'm a big Bayley fan. I'm also a big Sasha Banks fan. But it's that poor booking decisions. Like, there's no meat, there's no story, there's no, motivation, reason, blah, 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 blah. There's nothing. Whatever. I am going with, wait for it, the Riot Squad. Ruby Riott is set for a big monster push. Plus, I think this could kind of be that nice stage to really start, and this is another thing. Like, weren't we supposed to have a Bayley-Sasha feud months ago? But they ended up just like forgetting about all the crap shit that they did to each other at the beginning part of the year, and now they're super duper friends again. I don't get it. It's poor writing is what it is. So this is why I'm going with the Riot Squad. They're a more cohesive unit. It's a pack mentality. The other team's not a pack. It's just a collective of 3 different women. The Riot Squad are a pack. So going with the Riot Squad to win. Next up, we have somewhat of a dream match, as it were. In one corner, we have the tag team of Trish Stratus and Lita versus Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. Wow. Trish Stratus and Lita in a tag team match as a team in 2018. I never thought I was going to say those words. And especially you put Mickie James across the ring, where we all know the history and everything that's gone on with Mickie James and Trish Stratus throughout both of their careers, that kind of thing. So I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited to see what kind of shape Lita and Trish Stratus are in. I'm sure it's fantastic, but there's a difference between being in a Royal Rumble, as they both were at the beginning of the year, and being in an actual tag team match. There's a difference there. So we'll see how they have kept up and how they're going to work as a team on Sunday. I am going to go with Trish Stratus and Lita, because this is that match where that team, Alexa Bliss and Mickie James can afford to lose on Sunday. And it would be great for the pay-per-view, for the fans, if Trish Stratus and Lita won. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why have two women come in who haven't really wrestled in the last however many years, come in and beat the one of the top women in the WWE in Alexa Bliss? Well, here's why. Because it's just good for business. And it's not like Alexa Bliss's stock is going to fall any far. Her stock is already so high that even if it falls a little bit, it's still a lot better than everybody else's. Plus, I'm kind of tired of this Alexa Bliss Mickie James team, so I would love to see some kind of turn there. So yeah, we're going with Trish Stratus and Lita for the win. I'm excited to see that match. Yeah, very excited. I don't know if it's definitely not my most excited match of the night. Definitely not going to be. Next up, we have the finals of the Mae Young Classic. We will see Io Shirai versus Toni Storm. Io Shirai, 28 years old from Japan. Toni Storm, 22 years old from England. This is the future right here. These two are the future of the women's division. Io is kind of heralded on the same levels that, let's say, a Kairi Sane or an Asuka were. Big-time Japanese female wrestler. Toni Storm, if you don't know who Toni Storm is, go find out who Toni Storm is, and you'll be thoroughly impressed. The Mae Young Classic has been building for weeks and weeks, and we've seen great matches from both of these women. But on this night, building the future of the women's division, I'm going with Toni Storm. She is the face, the female face of NXT UK. She is the future. 22 years old. Are you kidding me? Like, that's amazing. She's got her whole life ahead of her to make a name for herself. And mark my words, she will start this Monday by winning the second ever Mae Young Classic at WWE Evolution on the WWE Network. Like how I do that? They should pay me some money, right? I say it enough. Come on, people. Help your boy out. After that, we have the NXT Women's Championship match, which is just great to see they put that NXT Women's Championship match on a main roster pay-per-view. We will see the champion, Kairi Sane, defend her belt against the challenger, Shayna Baszler. This is probably going to be match of the night. These two have been, the story that they've been building in NXT has been amazing over the past couple weeks. I have been thoroughly satisfied watching these two beat the shit out of each other. I'm going with Kairi Sane, and I'll tell you why. Shayna Baszler, I feel, has bigger things ahead of her. Possibly even as ahead of her as Monday night. Yeah, that's right. Shayna Baszler to the main roster Monday night. I'm calling it right now. That's a big prediction. This is going to be a great match. It's going to be nice to see Shayna Baszler kind of... I feel like she's going to get frustrated. I feel like that's going to be her downfall. She's going to get frustrated with Kairi Sane, and she's going to just cost herself the match mentally. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't see Shayna Baszler later in the night. What do I mean by that? Well, I guess you'll just have to watch another couple of minutes and find out. After that, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match. This is the feud of the year, if you ask me. And I on the last prediction video I talked about it. On the one before that I talked about it. I've been talking about it for months because it's been that damn good. We have for the SmackDown Women's Championship, we have the champion Becky Lynch versus the challenger Charlotte Flair. As great as this feud has been, and it has been just that great, I'm kind of over it. Like I am kind of a little bit over it. Like, put somebody else in there. Like, it can't just be these two forever. I mean, yeah, sure, fight forever and all that. That's fun. But I want to see something more. I want more. I want Asuka to kick Becky Lynch's head off her shoulders and win the SmackDown Women's Championship. And she can't do that until Charlotte gets out of the way. Spoiler alert, my pick for this match is Becky Lynch. I've been picking Becky Lynch for the past couple weeks in all of their matches, and it has not been, I have not been wrong, so why stop? We're going with Becky Lynch for the win. It's going to be a brutal match. You know, I could honestly even see it ending in like a double disqualification or double count out or something else. This match should be a cage match. Like, settle it in the cage. Like, cage matches, of course they work. Why wouldn't they? That's how you end the feud. You put them in the cage. That's just my suggestion. Maybe you have this one end in a double disqualification or even a single disqualification or a double count out, whatever. And then they put it in a cage. That'd be fine. I'd be okay to see one more match as long as they put it in a steel cage. I'm going to say steel cage until they put him in a steel cage. Steel cage. So yeah, we're going with Becky Lynch for that one. And then finally, we have the Raw Women's Championship match. We have the champion, Ronda Rousey, versus the challenger, Nikki Bella. Now this feud has been getting pretty personal within promos and social media. Ronda has been saying some crazy shit about the Bellas, like some not very PC shit. It's crazy to think about the era that we're in. I have not yet picked a winner for this because this was the one that I had trouble with. So I'm gonna just kind of keep talking and hopefully it comes to me while I'm talking. The Nikki Bella returning to the ring has been lackluster, and it's, I don't know if it's full time. I don't know if it's just until after Evolution, so that makes it hard to make a pick. I don't know what kind of role Brie Bella is going to play in this match, so that makes it hard to pick. I feel like if anyone is the one to take that belt off of Ronda Rousey, it's Nikki Bella. I mean, after all, she is, because the championship doesn't exist anymore, but she is the longest reigning Divas champion of all time. So it's not like it's just a nobody. It's not like it's Alicia Fox versus Ronda Rousey for the WWE Women's Championship or Raw Women's Championship. Sorry, Alicia Fox, for that little dig, but it's the truth. We all know it is. So here's what I'm thinking. And take a walk with me for a second. We've got Ronda versus Nikki, and it's going to be a good match. And it's going to be interesting for the first time ever to see Nikki Bella be the one that has to carry a match. I am intrigued to see what that's going to be like. So yeah, we've got Ronda Nikki physical match. I feel like the one thing that Ronda is lacking is help. So here's what I'm going for it right now. Prediction, laying down. Nikki Bella will win the Raw Women's Championship Sunday night at WWE Evolution with the help of Brie Bella, which will then turn Monday night, Ronda Rousey confronts the Bellas with help from her friend, Shayna Baszler. That's right, Shayna Baszler, Monday call-up to help out Ronda Rousey. And I'm not saying that it's going to be a face turn for Shayna, because it shouldn't be. It should be a heel turn for Ronda. have her just unapologetically beat the shit out of the Bellas with Shayna, and have them just be like, not even necessarily heel face, just have them as tweeners, have them as just badasses who just kill people. Like, that's what we want to see, right? Right? I don't know. You're not answering me. I can't tell. Why? You two, you never answer me. So yeah, we're going with Nikki Bella. So let's do our recap here real quick. Battle Royal. Ember Moon, Asuka, Zelina Vega. Riot Squad, Trish Stratus and Lita. Toni Storm. Kairi Sane, Becky Lynch, and Nikki Bella. Oh, wait. There was something else I wanted to say. I can't remember. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Wrestling Roundup. I've been your host, Anthony. Have a great day and a better tomorrow.